Welcome back to Keith's FIFA 18 story. My name is Ricky, and today Lincoln City are taking on Notts County in Football League 1. So as you can see, Keith is the starting forward. Briggs is also on the field, if you were following anything, if you care at all about that kind of stuff. Yeah, so this is the third game in League 1. The second game in League 1, Keith did not play in. The manager did not even put him on the bench. Just flat out was like, you're not going to play. And so when the manager announced the lineups to the team, Keith looked at him and said, I don't understand what's happening. Why am I not playing? I'm the best striker you have. I'm the best forward on the team. Why am I not playing? And the manager was like, well, look. Keith is not a midfielder, so I really should have passed the ball there. It was an awful cross. It was an awful cross. Mostly because it didn't go to Keith, and also anybody. This is professional skill level, guys. You also can't put a pass at someone's chest in the box. You just can't do that. Anyway, so the manager basically told him, look, here's the thing. We've got a few new strikers. I want to see what they can do. And Keith said, fine, let them play behind me. And the manager said, no, that's not what's going to happen. They're going to play. And we're going to look at some strike partnerships. And oh my good Lord. Oh. This is already a disaster. Don't want to watch any of that. Pass the ball. Thank you. All right, we got to get on the board now. Jeez. Well, that didn't do any good because I didn't... Anyway. So, Keith said, but I'm the best, I'm the best forward on the team. And the manager said, no, this is what we're doing. And then the manager said, it has nothing to do with the way you're playing, although Keith does not believe it for numerous reasons. One thing is Keith gets it in his head sometimes that when bad things happen to him. Yeah, that was clearly a foul, I guess. I don't know. The former roommate to former roommate, very briefly. Okay, well, that was a shot, I guess. There's a lot of pressure having to come back. Anyway, so Keith didn't play in the game 2, and he's convinced the manager just because of his poor performance as of late. That's why. Or poor performance compared to the manager, I should say. The manager thinks he's playing poor. Keith doesn't, but the manager does. That's a whole nother thing. And so, Keith didn't play, and they lost the game. And I personally was convinced they lost the game because Keith didn't play, because for whatever reason, when I play a game in FIFA, during the player career, when I actually play a game in FIFA, everybody plays better than when the computer randomly simulates it. But right now, I'm not so sure about that anymore, because we're already down 1-0. And, of course, Keith isn't a defender, so what is he going to do? Run into the box to try and stop him from scoring? That's not his job. That's the defense's job, which clearly they should have made it gotten a shoring up. Well, at least Keith completed a pass. And I'm just going to hold the sprint button to get at least towards the front of these guys. So we can get a goal. Come on. Oh, by the way, this tactic of crossing into the box doesn't work for any of the strikers on this team. It's never worked for us, ever, in the history of Keith's FIFA 18 story. Which admittedly is just one season, but still. I've played a lot of games, and I don't think crossing into the box has ever worked. But it seems to be the strategy that the AI wants to play. Second half. Let's get a goal here. Keith, the manager didn't really even say anything during halftime. He just kind of looked at everyone and just kind of shrugged his shoulders, which was not great. Basically what I'm saying is Keith's relationship with the manager is not going to be well. He may actually be let go halfway through the season, you know, if the game doesn't turn around. Because it's not Keith's fault that they scored a goal. He's not playing defense. Thank goodness. But it will be Keith's fault if he has a shot and misses. You know. Get with the ball. Get with the ball. No, okay. We have to play more aggressive than what we're playing right now. Tackle him! Not balanced. That's an awful way to play this game. All out attacking. Stupid manager. Manager needs to get fired. That's all I'm saying. That's what happens. It needs to happen right now is a manager needs to be fired. We need a manager that dictates not balanced play, but all out attacking play. Because otherwise, we're going to give up goals. I mean, that wasn't, but... Yeah, substitute Whitehouse off for not. That's the problem that's happening right now. The midfield needs to be shored up. Because we've barely had any chances to score. We've had one shot. We've had no possession. This is just, oh, this is a disaster of a game. Oh, and this is just, it just keeps getting worse. It just keeps getting worse. Oh, I don't know what to do anymore. Again, another midfield substitution. I don't need to hear that, public address guy. All right, well, we're sprinting around. There we go. There we go. I'm offsides. I was offsides. I was offsides. It didn't matter. I was offsides. Come on. All out aggression. Let's do this. Don't do crap like that. Just pass the ball to a player. It's not hard. Don't pass to a spot on the field. Pass to a player. They are better than we are. Yeah, don't take that long to settle the ball. Just shoot it. We don't have time for fanciness. We have 15 minutes. And that's 15 in-game minutes, not 15 real-life minutes. This is just full-on panic mode at this point, because I've never lost a game in FIFA. Like, the computer has simulated a loss before. I've never lost a game in FIFA. FIFA 18. It's not, or at least in Keith's world. I mean, I've lost FIFA 18 games, but not that mattered. I mean, Keith didn't play a couple games. The FA Cup, I think he didn't play the FA Cup tie they lost. And I think last season he didn't play the League Cup tie that they lost. I don't remember. So possibly we have lost a game that I've played. And maybe even recorded, now that I think about it. Not enough effort in my book. Give it more effort. How have they had 100% of the possession of this game? How is that a thing that has happened? I am just... This must be how every single opponent last season felt when they played Lincoln City. Just completely flabbergasted. Substitution. Okay, well, now we have a new forward. But a lot of good that's going to do in the 90th minute. We're not going to get 2 goals in the 90th minute. It's not going to happen. And I don't know how much extra time we have, but I'm guessing it's clear the ball, and that's the whistle. There you go. Well, that was a colossal disappointment. Yeah, so that sucked. That sucked. That just sucked. I mean, there's nothing more I can say about it, but it sucked. This has been Keith's FIFA 18 story. Thank you for watching, and come back soon for more FIFA 18.